Hello guys, in this session I am going to transfer some serial data from this PIC16FA777 microcontroller to my computer's port. Okay, this is COM port 10. Okay, using a USB to TTL adapter. Okay, you can see some data here using a serial capture program. So what I am going to do is opening this port. Okay, now I am going to open this port. Okay, actually it is sending Anirudh Tech. Okay, you can see here. Okay, RxD that is receiving is blinking here because it is receiving some data. That port is receiving some data. Okay, and this program is capturing it. Uh, you can see here the transmission is at a speed of 9600. That is baud rate. Okay, bits per second. Okay, guys, you can see here. This is our USB to TTL converter or adapter. And you can see there RxD is blinking. Okay, that is because that is receiving some data, okay, from our microcontroller PIC16FA777 microcontroller. Okay guys, so we can see the simulation on our Proteus. Okay guys, this is our microcontroller and I had added a virtual terminal here, and you can see the transmission pin of our microcontroller is connected to receiving pin of our virtual terminal, and in reverse I have connected the transmission pin of virtual terminal to receiving pin of our microcontroller. Okay, so if I am simulating it, what will happen? You can see here under the tech that serial data is sending here, and we had written the program to accumulate that character and send it as a string, or simulating it as a string. You can see here under the tech, and I'm just closing it. Okay guys, this is our program and these are the configuration bits. If you are using a simulator like Proteus, then there is no need of setting these configuration bits. So if you are uploading this program to a microcontroller or a microcontroller unit, then this is necessary. Coming down, you want to include necessary library. Okay, coming down, you can see this function, that is UART send char. Actually, this function will send 1 byte of data to UART. Instead that we are checking if it is TXIF. Else what will happen? Yeah, we are loading our data, that is C to TXREG register. Okay, load the transmitter buffer with the received value. Then coming down, you can see a function, delay function here. We are using it here. Means after sending 1 byte of data, after a certain delay, we are sending another byte. Okay, I mean here we are just given it inside a loop. You can see here. Anyway, and another one is data. Actually, this function is not needed if you are using using a function to send 1 bit of data or 1 character at a time. Then this is not needed. Or here what we are doing is setting up a character pointer. You can see here start D, and we are checking if it is null pointer, or if it is not null pointer, then what should happen? We are then we will go inside, the control will go inside the while loop, and we are calling our function there, that is UART send char, and loading, dereferencing our pointer here, and we will get the value and sending to our UART, and we are incrementing that pointer by 1. Okay, then that's all. And inside the main, you can see here tris C6 equal to 0 and tris C7. Tris means tri-state. We are setting the state of the pin. Okay, 0 means we are giving output there, because tris C6 is transmission pin, so it is giving output, and RS means receiving, it is input, so it is given 1. You can see here. And coming down, SPBRG equal to 129. That is the SPBRG value will vary according to your baud rate and the oscillator. Okay, oscillator frequency. Okay, and here BRGH equal to 1 to enable high speed bit rate. Coming down, SYNC equal to 0, that is asynchronous mode, and coming down, SPEN equal to 1, that is enable serial port. Okay, then TXN equal to 1, that is enable transmission, and enable reception here, CRN. Then TX9 equal to 0 means 8-bit reception is selected. In some cases you can use 9-bit. Okay, coming down, we had given a continuous loop, that is while 1. Inside that we are sending some data You can see here data and tech. You can give any name here, or you can use simply you can use this function, that is your send char and send a character at a time. Okay, and the delay is not necessary. Here I have just given a delay because I think it will be more convenient. Okay, it will be now more clear for you guys. Now we can see the connection. Okay guys, this is our PIC microcontroller development board, and I had connected C6 here. It is transmission pin. We want to connect it to receiving pin of our USB to TTL converter, and C7, that is here, it is a receiving pin. It should be connected to transmission pin of our USB to TTL converter. And as you all know, this is an asynchronous UART, that is universal asynchronous receiving and transmission. So there is no clock pulse needed, but we want to set up the common ground. So I had given a common ground here to ground to here. You can see yeah, here it is ground pin. Okay, I have connected the common ground. Then 5 volt is provided from this board to our USB to TTL, and actually it will already get some power from our computer or other device. It can power our development board too. Okay, that's all our connection. Now we can see how to burn data to our PIC. Okay, now I have connected my PIC3 to development board to program using ICSP. Okay, now what I am going to do is opening my PIC3. Okay, okay, I'm just erasing it. If there is any program, then it will be get deleted. Okay, erasing complete. Then go into file and import hex. We want to upload our hexadecimal file. It will be you will get this file when you build your program here. Okay, clean and build, you will get that file. Okay, then you want to upload it. Okay, that's it. Okay, then I'm going to file, import hex, and yeah, you can see here I'm just opening it and writing it. Okay, you can see a light will blink here. Yeah, verifying, yeah, programming successful. Then I'm just checking if it is blank or not. Yeah, the programmer is not blank. Starting at address. Okay, now it is not blank. Okay guys, now we can check it. Now I am just removing this. Okay, and what I am going to do is removing ICSP pin. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I am going to connect this USB to TTL converter to my system. Okay, my PC, and check whether it will work or not. You can see, yeah, light is blinking. You can see RxD, that light is blinking. That means it is receiving something from our development board. Okay, you can see I had not given any power to this jack, but it is powered up. You can see the power light is lighted up. That is because it is getting some power from our PC. Okay, using this USB to TTL converter or adapter. Okay, now what I am going to do is opening a software, that is a serial capture program. This is a real time. I will give the URL in the description. You can fetch it from there. Okay, you can see the baud rate is set to 9600 and port is set to 10. Okay, actually this port is 10 port. Okay, for 10, and I'm just opening our port. You can see it is sending Anirudh Tech. Okay guys, now I hope you enjoyed this section. So please like this video and consider subscribe my channel. Okay, we can see another video. Till then, bye.